There is a lot of people in Swindon who don't know that Swindon has such a good music scene, really. They will just immediately think they have to go to Bristol or Bath.
Your body temperature starts to flux. Oh, I am cold, oh, I am cold. Can feel your hands begin to numb. I am cold, oh, I am cold. As if I'd wear a
Swindon's got a really good, diverse range of musical stuff out there. You know, you've got loads of good hip-hop, there's some really good dance production out here. Every week in Swindon there's loads of bands playing, there's loads of free entry gigs. You've got a really heavy metal night at one venue, then you've got a nice twee folk one somewhere else.
You know, it's good to have somewhere so close that you can come and see music every night of the week, really.
Because this cold is mean, it's holding me, it's holding me, holding me to the earth. Or frostbitten to the bone, with no scars in my potential worth. I won't believe it's 3 degrees.
The quality of the music in this town seems to have gone up exponentially in the last sort of few years, and I think the Shuffle in some small ways played a part in that.
The 12 bar is, you know, entered the scene, and the sound of the 12 bar is really, really good.
We'll have 2 or 3 venues with different gigs on all at the same time.
And you've got the Vic.
Rolleston we played out the other night.
Yeah.
That's good up there.
And then the Oasis is got him more for getting the big bands in, which is great.
Doing the engineering, sound engineering at the 12 bar at the Vic has been a brilliant way to get to see every single band.
When I first started out, it was, you know, there wasn't that many bands and they weren't all very good.
I love the energy without the Sun Boys.
Oh, Colucci March. Colucci March, good. Candy Fist.
Candy Fist.
Yeah, it's just 100 times better quality.
The Alphons. It's good playing with the Alphons. They bring a good crowd, don't they? They're nice lads as well.
There's so many bands, actually. It's hard to...
Broken Daylight as well. Love doing their sound. John Trover's band, Colucci March. It's a pleasure every single time. I'm afraid to die. I'm afraid of life. I'm afraid of fear. I'm afraid of fear. But you make me feel safe. The Radio 1 Big Weekend can only be a good thing for this town's music scene. It can't have any bad repercussions. I can't see how it can be a bad thing.
Could be that they just, Radio 1 come in and they go away. But what I'm hoping is that people who don't usually come to the gigs will come up to that fringe weekend, see that it's realised, and then that will help with like the Swindon Shuffle that's coming on later in the year.
People will start focusing on Swindon a little bit more than it does now.
The Shuffle started 2.5 years ago now. This year we've obviously expanded from 40 to 60 acts, more venues, and we've brought in some acts from outside of town.
The Shuffle's interesting this year because I think it's going to be a bit different. I think they're going to try and get a few other bands in from out of town.
We're trying to keep it still heavily biased towards Swindon bands, but we're trying to open the net up.
It is going to be interesting. Some good bands. I think it's going to be a really strong lineup this year, probably stronger than last year.
So it's about just showcasing the local music scene to the people of this sort of surrounding area.
I didn't know I was playing the Shuffle until about 2 hours ago, so...
First time at the Shuffle, headlining.
I'm headlining the Shuffle on Sunday.
Just to be part of the whole thing is a privilege, and I'm really looking forward to it.
And there's a full moon arise. It's playing heavy on my mind. And you bring your notoriety, but there's a bottle by my side. Can you pick it up?
I would say to anyone who hasn't been to the Shuffle before, get off your backside and go to at least one of the events.
Good music,
Yeah.
good beer.
Yeah. What else are you gonna do?
Walk with all of you around.
There's going to be something for you at one of them, because it's such a diverse range at each individual one.
Plenty of nights, live music, anything that you can think of. I expect there's something you're gonna like.
I think everyone should come to the Swindon Shuffle.
Come to the Swindon Shuffle.
Come to the Swindon Shuffle, please.
I don't know what to say.
Oh my God, you're getting closer. And oh my God, please sunrise. And oh my God, it's in the water. You should know by now.